The story of the First World War. More than 100 years ago, the world faced one of the most terrible wars in history. This war was called World War I. It started in 1914 and lasted for 4 long years. Many countries fought in this war, and millions of soldiers and civilians lost their lives. But how did such a big war begin? At that time, Europe was full of tension and competition. Many countries wanted to become more powerful than others. This strong pride and competition between countries is called nationalism. Countries were also building large armies and powerful weapons. They believed that strong armies would make them safe, but this also made the situation more dangerous. Another important reason was alliances. Countries made agreements to protect each other during war. For example, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy formed one group. Another group included United Kingdom, France, and Russia. These alliances meant that if one country went to war, their friends would join the fight too. Then, something happened that changed history. On June 28, 1914, a prince named Archduke Franz Ferdinand was visiting the city of Sarajevo. Suddenly, he was shot and killed by a young nationalist. This event shocked the whole world. After the assassination, Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia and declared war. Because of the alliances, other countries quickly joined the conflict. Soon, most of Europe was fighting. The war became very brutal. Soldiers fought in muddy trenches, often living in terrible conditions. New and dangerous weapons were used, such as machine guns, tanks, and poison gas. The fighting lasted for years, and millions of people died. In 1917, another powerful country, the United States, joined the war on the side of Britain and France. This helped change the balance of power. Finally, in 1918, Germany and its allies could no longer continue fighting. The war ended with an agreement called an armistice. But the war left Europe in ruins and changed the world forever. Sadly, the problems created after the war later helped cause another global conflict called World War II. So, the First World War teaches us an important lesson. When countries compete for power and peace is ignored, the results can be very destructive. Thank you for listening to the story of the First World War.